reading Revelation.
Yeah, I'm going to finish up for the brother. And whatever y'all got holding me, this one, feel free. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
You're going to wail. All the kindreds of the families of the earth, they're going to wail because you've been lied to by the devil, the so-called white man, that the Lord was a so-called white man and that he's coming to bring love, peace, and flowers and hair grease to the world, and that's not what it is.
An Easter egg.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna talk about Easter because that Easter bullshit is gonna be tomorrow morning. We're gonna get all over that. Somebody get me Acts 12 chapter.
We'll have it lined up.
Let's start at the first verse, but that is there more on that? That's it.
No, I'll finish it out. It says, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, Amen.
Right. So basically, we finished that out speaking about Yahawahshi and how he's coming. LL Cool J had a song on that album, 14 Shots to the Dome. This is how I'm coming. So we just read to you how the Lord is coming. And he ain't coming nice. All right? Okay, in other words, let me put it to you like this. I'm going to use a LL Cool J analogy, but I'm going to flip it. Right? He had the song, Mama Said Knock You Out. Look, Yahweh said knock you out. All right?
Hey, well, one of the nicknames for Yahawahshi is the Destroyer.
Hey, wait a minute, the Destroyer. Wait a minute, the Destroyer. Just think of the Destroyer, man.
Does that sound nice?
That don't sound nice, man. The Destroyer, all right? Oh my goodness, man. The Destroyer. Oh, the Grim Reaper.
The Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death. The Grim Reaper. Yeah, the Angel of Death that came through Egypt that night, that was Yahawahshi.
Yeah, that was the Destroyer.
The Destroyer.
Yeah, that's what he was called, the Destroyer.
The Angel of Death that came through Egypt that night, that was Yahawahshi. Matter of fact, ain't that Corinthians the 10th chapter? Let's get that, and then we'll go into the Easter thing.
Yeah.
Just hold Acts 12. Okay. We're going to start from 1. The point is in 4. But I think it's 1 Corinthians 10 where it speaks about all of our people were under the cloud. Paul goes, he speaks about that all of them were under the cloud and did drink that same spiritual.
I got it.
Which was,
I got it. 1 Corinthians 10:1. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud.
Wait a minute, under the cloud is talking about under the cloud when you go back to the last couple books in the book of Exodus where there was a cloud that led Israel by day, but by night the cloud turned into a pillar of fire. The same cloud, which was Yahawahshi, came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of the Israelites to keep the Egyptians off our ass. That same cloud shot fire and burnt the wheels off of Pharaoh's chariots. While we were walking through that portion of I think it was the Gulf of Aqaba.
Suez, right?
Or was it the Gulf of Suez? I always get them confused. You got the Gulf of Aqaba and the Gulf of Suez.
The Gulf of Suez.
I always get them confused. I believe it was the Gulf of Suez. Sometimes I can't remember everything.
It's all right.
But while we were going through there, the cloud came down to separate the camp of the Egyptians from the Israelites because the Egyptians were on our ass after we were leaving out of Egypt. And the chariot shot fire and hit the wheels and knocked the wheels off of Pharaoh's chariots and grounded them right there while we got to the other side safely. So read that 1 Corinthians 10.
Cut. 1 Corinthians 10:1. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud and all passed through the sea.
Wait a minute, all our forefathers were under the cloud and passed through the sea. That's talking about Exodus. The cloud is the chariot. They were under the chariot and they passed through the sea. Go ahead.
And were all baptized unto Moses. And were all baptized unto Moses.
And were all baptized unto Moses. Go ahead.
In the cloud and in the sea.
In the cloud and in the sea. Go ahead.
And did all eat the same spiritual meat.
And did all eat the same spiritual meat. When the Lord sent down manna.
The manna, and he sent the quails.
And he sent down quails. And they all ate the same spiritual meat. Go ahead.
And did all drink the same spiritual drink. For they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them.
which is letting you know that the drink that they were drinking, it was talking about, in other words, it was talking about a spiritual thing. It wasn't actually talking about drinking water or drinking wine. They all drank of that spiritual rock. Go ahead.
That followed them.
That followed them.
And that rock was Yahawahshi.
And that rock, that was Yahawahshi.
Yep.
So the chariot, the death angel that was in that chariot, that was Yahawahshi.
I got something real quick.
Telling you right there, Paul is breaking it down, and Paul is telling you right there in 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, he's telling you that was Yahawahshi.
Breaking it down. Hey, this is Exodus 12 and 23, right? I'm just going to jump to the point. It says, for the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians when Yahawahshi killed when the firstborn.
Yep.
Killed the firstborn. For the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians, and when he seeth the blood upon the lintel, right?
Right.
Which represents the truth in your mind now. And the two side posts, the Lord will pass over the door. That's the Passover. Pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come in unto your houses to smite you.
Wait a minute. The destroyer we read in 1 Corinthians 10 that was in the cloud is Yahawahshi. So he is the destroyer.
He took many souls that day.
He took many a souls that night.
That night. Right?
Many a souls was taken that night because it was the Passover.
Boy, he took the firstborn and he wiped out all the Egyptians and Pharaoh in the Gulf of Suez when he collapsed the waters.
Yep.
You know?
So that's what happened on the night of the Passover. Okay, that's what happened on the night of the Passover. The Lord destroyed the Egyptians for what they did to the children of Israel. He destroyed them. He took them out. And that's going to happen again now in this day and time. The modern day Egyptians is the Edomites, the so-called white men. Because now they're standing in the stead of Pharaoh right now. Right? So they're standing in that stead right now.
That's right. 2/3 of Israel.
And 2/3 of Israel is going to die too.
That's correct.
2/3 of the people on this sign, the Most High is going to whack their ass.
Yeah.
You ain't going to make it.